about all the wind noise, but yes, I'm in Chicago, the Windy City, and this is my 97 Miata, and here's a couple things that I'm going to be working on soon. First thing here is, I don't know if you can tell in the light, but I got side swiped here, and there's a pretty decent sized dent in the front panel here. A little bit right here, not too bad. This hopefully will pop right out, but I want to try to work on that probably on a different video than this one. What I'm going to do today though is replace these tires. Let me see if I can find it. There's been a slow leak on this front tire here, and because it was a slow leak and freezing weather, the rubber has started to separate and not very safe looking. It looks like this tire is just about to just disintegrate off the wheel. They're only a couple years old, but you know, I've worn them down pretty good. So it's due for some new tires. However, like I said, it is winter time in Chicago, and I want to keep driving my car as much as I can. So I am going to put on winter tires and new rims. I'll show you what I got from Tire Rack and what they recommended, and I'm going to put these on. Let's go. Hey there, so I'm in the garage. I had to close the door here because of the wind and the rain, and it's just a mess outside. So here we are with the Miata. I've got my new tires right over here from Tire Rack, and these are the Michelin X-ice. I was looking for some Blizzaks, and they didn't have them in any of the sizes that I needed, but these were highly recommended and are a direct competitor of the Blizzaks. So I just wanted to talk about snow tires for a little bit and why you need them. Most of the Miata vlogs that are out on YouTube are, you know, located in San Diego or Florida somewhere, you know, anywhere in California on the West Coast where it's sunny and warm, and you just need a good sticky tire that can deal with rain, and that's it. I'm in Chicago, and it is crazy here with the weather. It will be in the 50s one day, and then it'll drop down to the 20s the next day. So what we need here are snow tires. And I've got 16s on the car right now, and this is what came with the car when I bought the car. So the car came with 16-inch rims and tires, and that's great and all for summer. And these are all season tires on here, by the way. That's not going to do very well during the winter time, and especially a tire as wide as this. This is a 205/50. So it's a pretty wide tire. I am downsizing to a 14-inch for winter time, and I will explain why. Let me get one of my old tires off first and I'll show you. These rims are just the worst. They're big, chrome, heavy, ugly. They have this stupid center cap here that you need a wrench to take off just to get to the lug nuts. This thing will ever come off. Okay, so you see the holes where the lugs go are really narrow, so it requires a skinny type of lug nut. But if you look at this, they're all splined here, which means they are all locking lugs. So I had to go buy a special tool, socket. This is awful. To take every one of these off. So yeah, I'm going to be replacing these as soon as possible. So here's what I've got. Steelies. Yes, that's right. Black, ugly, steel wheels. But you know what? They're kind of race car looking. So yeah, I'm kind of digging it. Now the main difference here is the width of tire here. This is a much wider tire, which during the summertime, that makes a lot of sense because the more surface contact you get to the pavement, the more grip you get. So you want a wide tire to grip the pavement. Not so true with snow tires. It's actually the opposite, because you want a narrow tire because it's less snow to plow through. So imagine with this one, you're going to have to plow through more snow because of the width. This one will, you know, will cut through it a little bit easier just because of the size. Same with the diameter here. This one's a 14-inch, which is pretty much factory for a Miata. This is a 16-inch, and this one's going to have a thicker sidewall here. So yeah, the guys at Tire Rack recommended this particular setup for performance in the snow, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. And here's the size, the 185/60. See, this one's a 205/50, so this one's wider and has a shorter sidewall. This one is skinnier and has a taller sidewall. So I'm hoping this is going to cut through the snow a lot better than what I was using here with these all-season tires. And when summertime comes, I will be getting a new set of summer tires with some nicer rims than these POSs. All right. When you're tightening the rims, always use a torque wrench. I didn't use a torque wrench before, and I got happy with the impact gun and ended up warping my rotors at one point. So always use a torque wrench. The spec for wheels to a Miata is 85 foot-pounds. So the new wheels from Tire Rack came with new lug nuts. So I'm replacing these old, worthless lug nuts. So here's a pro tip for you. Don't know where to store them. Just put them back in there. Put the cover on. And now, you know, you never have to worry about where you left them. They're locked in there now. I did this for each rim. Now that the car is back on the ground, always use your torque wrench to make sure that it is torqued down to spec, which is 85 foot-pounds.
Places like that are few and far between. Everywhere we go reminds us of who we know.
So here's the finished product in the daylight. I don't think they look that bad. I mean, they're Steelies, what do you expect? But for wintertime, I don't have to worry about the salt on the road messing up my nice new rims. I don't worry if these get scraped or, you know, banged up a little bit with all the potholes. I mean, you can see the condition of even my driveway is just, the weather here is just brutal. So I think it's a good option. I'll give another progress report later in the winter to let you know how they're working out for me. But so far, yeah, it feels lighter. The steering feels a little bit lighter. It definitely feels a little bit lower to the ground, even though I've got ginormous wheel gap. That's okay. For wintertime, I don't mind the wheel gap because, you know what, if that's going to hit me with the snow, then that's what I need. I don't want to be stranded on the highway somewhere. So, yeah, cool. So I want to give a shout out to Tire Rack. I want to thank you again for the recommendation. Not only did they arrive on time, they arrived within 2 days of ordering. They also did the mounting and balancing on the rim for free of charge, plus gave free lug nuts. So I'm very thankful for that. I needed them, and I think the car looks tough. So thanks. See ya.